Fresh off a successful show in Macau, China, promoter Bob Arum. How's everything going?
Everything's going terrific. It was a very successful show in China. Everybody was thrilled with it. We're making plans to go back this summer, do another show, and then in the fall, hopefully a big Manny Pacquiao fight.
This has been a long-term project that you've been talking about doing Macau for a long time. Is it everything that you've thought about over the last 5-6 years that it would be?
Well, it's really exceeded my expectation. With the television audience alone, blew us away. We have our people in China have compiled a list of the articles in the various newspapers in China, 11,000 articles. You know, it's just the country is so big that it's mind-boggling.
Obviously, you're opening up, the gateway was Ao Shiming. Is there any other talent there that you guys have your eye on that can maybe be as popular and continue, I guess, the floodgate going of talent?
We have to go very, very carefully, because if we start tapping into their amateur fighters, the government is likely to resist that. So in China, before you make a move, you have to clear everything with the government. Zhao Shiming, because he won 2 gold medals, was cleared to go pro by the government. So it's not like the United States, where you see a promising amateur and you talk him into becoming a pro. You can't do that in China.
So you think most of these, I guess, amateurs, you think most of them will turn pro at that advanced age, like Shiming in mid-20s?
I really don't know how this is going to develop. I really don't know. It's not something that I'm an expert in, or anybody that I know is an expert in.
You're coming off, if you want to count the great show in Macau, was you had some fabulous fights. The Rory fight was a terrific fight. The Wilfredo Vasquez fight was a war. You had Alvarado Rios, Pavlovnikov, Bradley. You ever had a run like this where you've had all just back to back to back?
Well, a lot of the credit goes to HBO, because they had faith in us and they said they want real serious fights, real battles, real crowd-pleasing performances. We've delivered, but you have to give them credit. That's what they've insisted on.
Most people think that this Saturday is going to make I guess, your 4th straight winner, so to speak, in terms of great fights. That's why we're here for Donaire, Rigondeaux. What are your thoughts 3 days beforehand?
Well, I'm really excited about this fight. This is a really evenly matched fight. I've been looking forward to this fight for a couple of years. This is certainly Nonito's toughest fight, so it's going to be interesting.
What else you got? You talked about Pacquiao, going back to China, then Pacquiao. What else? Alvarado, Rios, Bradley.
Well, Julio Chavez will resurface in June. Mikey Garcia will defend his title. We have Radovich, the Mexican-Russian, the new IBF 126 champion. He'll be fighting in July. Terrence Crawford, who shocked everybody by how he beat Prescott.
How excited is it for you when talk about Crawford, when you have one of these guys who becomes a quasi-star, on his road to stardom? He took the fight on about 7 to 10 days' notice.
Well, I'm excited because usually I listen to my matchmakers, and they had a lot of trepidation. But I had confidence in this kid. I've labeled Crawford a real comer, so I look at his victory as a lot of vindication for me.
And so, but it definitely looks like Pacquiao will be fighting in Macau sometime in the fall.
Yes.
I remember I interviewed you a couple months ago, or about a month ago. You said that you thought you'd be able to get the deal done while in Macau, but I know Pacquiao wasn't able to attend, and I guess Marquez you'll see here this week, because I think he'll be in town for the boxing writers dinner. You plan to speak to him about that?
Yeah, and Bradley will be here also.
So Does it bother you when you read that Marquez says that he doesn't want to give Pacquiao a fifth fight?
No, that's up to him. If he doesn't want to do that, I'd just as soon do Pacquiao and Bradley.
Anything you want to say in closing?
No, just everything is going good, and having established a beachhead in China, that's the market. 1,400,000,000 people.
As usual, Top Rank, leading the way. We'll see you on Saturday night. Thank you. Thanks.